Claude can work directly with uploaded files instead of requiring you to paste raw text. Depending on the product, that generally includes documents like PDFs, Word files, and Markdown, spreadsheets like CSV and Excel, which Claude reads as structured data, not just text, images like photos, screenshots, and diagrams, and multiple files at once, which Claude can cross-reference in a single conversation, comparing 3 vendor proposals, for instance. Each upload counts against the context window and tokens, so a 40-page PDF takes up meaningfully more space than a 1-paragraph email. Once uploaded, a document's content becomes part of what Claude can see and reference. Ask Claude to work from the document explicitly, based on the attached contract. Summarize the termination clauses grounds the answer in the file rather than in general knowledge. Ask for citations to sections or pages when precision matters, so you can verify quickly. And most single documents fit comfortably in modern context windows. But if you're combining several huge files with a long conversation, you may need to work in batches. Claude can read tabular data and reason about it, computing totals, spotting trends, flagging inconsistent rows. 2 things to know. For very large datasets, or anything requiring guaranteed precise bulk computation, a real spreadsheet formula or script is more reliable than asking Claude to eyeball totals across a huge table. But for moderate-sized data, the kind in a typical business spreadsheet, Claude is quite reliable at things like flagging rows over a threshold or summarizing trends by region. Spot check any number you'll repeat externally, the same way you'd sanity check a junior analyst's first pass. Claude can look at images, reading text in a screenshot, describing a chart's trend, interpreting a diagram, extracting data from a photograph document. Higher resolution and good lighting help, especially for text-heavy images like scanned receipts. Ask for exactly what you need. Extract the table in this screenshot as text is more reliable than what does this image show when you have a specific goal. And for charts and graphs, treat exact figures pulled from the image as approximate unless you can verify against the underlying data. The most common real workflow is uploading 1 or more files, then giving a task-specific instruction referencing them, using the attached transcript, draft meeting minutes organized by decision, action item, and open question. Being explicit about which file to use for what, when you've uploaded several, avoids Claude blending or misattributing content across documents. Before uploading, it's worth a habit-level pause. Is this file appropriate to share with an AI tool given your organization's policies? The short version: don't upload sensitive personal data, credentials, or confidential material unless you know your organization's data handling policy explicitly permits it for the tool and plan you're using. Upload a real spreadsheet or PDF you have on hand, nothing sensitive, and ask Claude a specific analytical question about it. Not, "What is this?" but something with a concrete right answer you can check by hand, like a total or a count meeting a condition. Verify the answer yourself. To recap, Claude accepts documents, spreadsheets, images, and multiple files in one conversation, and each upload consumes context window tokens. Ground document-based tasks explicitly and ask for citations when precision matters. Claude reasons well about moderate-sized structured data, but isn't a substitute for exact bulk computation on very large datasets. Spot check numbers. Vision works well for text extraction and approximate chart reading, but verify exact figures. And always apply a privacy and policy check before uploading sensitive material.